All right. Today I am going to be doing a walkthrough and explanation of my current beard care routine, how I'm maintaining my facial hair these days. My current routine is pretty different from what I've done in the past, so let's go through that. So right now I'm wetting the hair, preparing it for this shampoo. It's a L'Oreal clarifying shampoo, good for hard water removal, according to the bottle. And there we go. A little difficult to see. It's kind of transparent. I guess this is a powerful shampoo. So the instructions say to use it once per week. I'm using it once every 2 weeks right now. Just to ensure that I'm not overdoing it. Not sure why I scrunch my face so much to shampoo, but I guess it looks like I'm in more pain than I actually am in. Anyhow, I have not been using this shampoo for very long, but so far I am happy with the results. We have really, really hard water where I live, so it does feel a lot different after I use this shampoo. Usually feels softer, right? Styles a bit differently on the day that I use it. So now it's time for rinsing out the shampoo and moving the shower curtain out of the way. I am splattering water all over the place, and my monitor has taken on so much water that it has switched screens and is no longer monitoring, so I'm fixing it. Just use a tablet to monitor, and since the curtain is wide open, there was all kinds of water splashing it and changing the screen. So I scooted it back a little bit, dried it off. If you're wondering what I'm doing, when I keep grabbing at my hands, so here we go, we have L'Oreal Bond Repair Conditioner. I like to use this after I shampoo for the stated purpose of bond repair. Just in case shampooing did any damage, I use this in hopes that it will help repair that. I don't use a lot of this stuff, quantity-wise. Try to use it sparingly, because it is more expensive than the average conditioner. Right now I'm setting a timer. I have a little timer, stopwatch timer up on the wall. And the instructions for this conditioner are to leave it in for, I think it says for 1.5 minutes, but I usually do 2 minutes or a little longer. The feel of this conditioner is kind of slick, and once it's distributed, it's kind of difficult to perceive it in the hair. It's not a goopy, thick conditioner. It kind of blends right in. I suppose it might have something to do with the high acid content. As my understanding is, it's got a higher acid balance than most product. Back to what I was saying. So right now I'm picking hair, loose and stray hair, off of my hand and just sticking it to the wall of the shower. I tend to pull out quite a few strays when I shampoo and condition. So, instead of letting them clog up the drain or just make a mess that I have to clean out of the drain later, I stick them to the side of the shower. And once everything's dry, it's pretty easy just to sweep them up into my hand and throw them away. Checking that stopwatch timer. Looks like we're getting pretty close. And time to rinse. And there we go. So that's the first of our conditioners being rinsed out. Next, I will use my daily conditioner. And right now we're probably about halfway through the process, although the amount of time the second conditioner stays in is probably more than it takes to do the shampoo and first conditioner. So I believe it is time to show you Shea Moisture Curl and Shine Hair Mask, or Masque, depending on you. I'm extracting some onto my thumbnail. About, I don't know, somewhat more than I used of the other conditioner. The stuff's not nearly as expensive, so a little more generous with them. This is more of what as far as my experience with conditioner goes, I would say this is more like a typical conditioner in the sense that it has a very noticeable feel, texture. It's very obvious that it's in the hair. It's kind of slimy in the way that conditioners are often slimy feeling. Slick, but I don't know, like goopy or sticky as well. It's not a silicone type of conditioner, so not super slick, but got more of a goop type of feel to it. And more hair stuck to my hand. Put the excess in my head hair. Soften that up a little bit before I cut it off in a few days. Alright, so now I'm doing the rest of my washing. I considered just editing this part out since it is just a gray shower curtain that we're looking at. But didn't want to rush through the narration, so I decided to leave this in. If you have seen some of my older content that focuses on beard care, or beard products, you may have observed that I am not I'm not doing the same type of routine that I had before. That the routine has changed. The reason for this is because I guess I try to keep an open mind and be open to new information and changing my opinion, and or being open to changing my views if new information presents itself. And oh, hello. If new information presents itself, and it makes sense. So yeah. I think the care routine I was using before was okay, but I think there was room for improvement. And so that's what I've tried to accomplish here. I've had a lot of help in selecting these products and kind of figuring out my beard a little better. So credit for all of this does not go to me. But one thing that was pointed out to me that I did not realize is that my beard hair is curly. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. I wouldn't. Well, it's been a long time since I had a lot of hair on my head, top of my head, but I don't think I had curly head hair. It was wavy. I don't think it was actually curly, though. I don't think it was curly enough to be curly, but anyway, it appears that my beard hair is type 2 curly hair. And so much of my routine in the past was kind of unknowingly, unwittingly, built around kind of fighting against curly hair instead of working with it. Again, I didn't realize that that's what I was doing, but that's what I was doing. So the things like using the hair dryer and sea salt sprays, and styling it with the round brush, using the hair dryer, that kind of stuff. I thought I was helping to manage the hair, but I think I was just I don't want to say making it worse, but just kind of taking it in a direction that wasn't really natural, and that was the hair was never going to just like conform to magically, because it's curly hair, and it's curly hair gonna curl. So this new routine is more about embracing the curly hair, and ease of management that comes through working with the hair as it is, not treating it like it's straight when it's not. So I've rinsed out the Shea Moisture conditioner. Some final hairs to stick to the wall here. I'm also no longer using beard balms. I don't know if it's the wax component or the butter component or both, But it seems like balms just like leave a lot of buildup in the hair of one or both of those things, and I'm not sure that it's really helping anything. So I'm just using oil, coconut oil, non-scented. Nothing sponsored here, by the way. This is all stuff I've purchased. And in the case of this coconut oil, I buy it in bulk and just reuse this container. So it's not even that brand that's in there. All right, using about double the amount of oil that I used of the conditioner, approximately. It's a lot, so I'll melt some of it down, and there'll be like a little puddle of it in my hand, and I'll apply that to the front here, and I'll melt the rest of it down. Just don't want it to drip off and run down the shower drain and waste it. Alright, so I'm going to distribute that nice and evenly. This is the final step, other than the styling I'm going to do here in a moment. Once I get out of the shower, I'll be done. And I won't do anything else to it other than at night I will get it wet and apply more coconut oil. And then when I sleep, I'll wear a beard bonnet, which is like a hair bonnet, except it's for the face and beard. So here I have a styling brush. I'm going to pull through from back to front, like we see here. I start on the left and work the left side, and then I come over to the right side and push my way back into the left side. It seems like if I just try to do the left side from the left, I am not able to form the curls the way I want to. They end up kind of stretched out and straighter looking, instead of like having a tighter coil. So if I come from the right to hit the left side, it gets me the coil that I'm looking for. And I just, after I run through it, I tilt my head down and inspect and see if it looks good or not. And once it does, I'll be done. I think this is the one. Nope, one more, I guess. Yeah, just kind of looking for it to sit evenly and make sure that, like I said, none of the coils. Typically, it would be on the left side. It can happen on the right, though. But just making sure none of the coils are looking too stretched out and long, or uncoily, if you will. And it looks like that is, oh yeah, we got it. Mission accomplished. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't think I'm doing any of the stuff I did in my older videos anymore. I could be wrong. I didn't watch them before I made this, but that's the current routine, and that's what I'm doing. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.